Hi guys, I'm doing a reading today. I'm in the North Room, in the sofa room at church, and I wanted to this week go through one of the most famous sermons that Jesus ever did, known as the Sermon on the Mount. So today I just want to touch on what's known as the Beatitudes, which is the first section, if you like, of the Sermon on the Mount. So I'm just going to read it through to you. The first two verses actually are just explaining that Jesus saw crowds, so he went up the mountain and sat down, and his disciples came to him. So he wasn't preaching to the crowd, he was actually preaching to his disciples. So it says, this is Matthew 5, by the way, verses 3 to 12. Matthew 3 to 12. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me. Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven, for in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you. Now, the reason this is so important is because in those times, everything was about you. You did everything for yourself. The only way you could do good things was to look after yourself and maybe your family first. And this just flips everything, like Jesus flips everything on its head and turns it all around. So it encourages you to be poor in spirit, for yours is the kingdom of heaven. And it's just Jesus trying to teach a completely different way of teaching. And I'm not sure if the disciples quite got it at the beginning, maybe later, because they were Jewish, they were from a Jewish background. They would have understood the me culture that happened then, which is much like it is now. Me. Everyone went out and bought toilet rolls and brought hand sanitizer for themselves. They didn't think, apart from the fact that, the coronavirus and toilet rolls, it doesn't really, what's the point of that? It doesn't give you diarrhea. Hand sanitizer, I can see. But while you're buying 15 hand sanitizers for yourself, you're putting others who need it more at a disadvantage. So the idea that now people are realizing that and coming together and helping others, but they are still seeking themselves first. Now, there is an aspect to, you need to look after yourselves, a bit like when you go on a plane and they're talking you through the safety procedure. I don't actually like watching it because I don't like to think that the plane's going to fall out the sky. But you see the bit that says, if oxygen masks fall from above you, the cabin, that is, not the sky. If it falls from the sky, you're in real problems. If the masks fall down, put yours on before you help someone else. That's because you need to help yourself. If you put something on someone else and you run out of breath yourself, you're not going to be able to help anyone else. So sort yourself out to a degree. You need to look after yourself first, but only so that you are then able to help others. Yeah? So that's all I wanted to really touch on today, was Jesus flipped everything on its head, but it was for the benefit of other people. Think about that this week, guys. Have a great day. Bye.